everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my knitting podcast. My name is Kiliana and you might know me from my Instagram handle, Breigenwijs. It's been a while. This is the fourth episode and episode 3 came out I think 4 months ago, so it has been a while. In this podcast I normally show you what I'm knitting, what I've knit, what I've finished, and what I want to cast on, and occasionally I show you what I've bought, and you may know that I have a problem with buying yarn, so it's not occasionally, it's always. Anyway, it's been a while, life got busy, life got really busy. I graduated, started a new job, it's been a whole adjustment. I think I feel that I'm finally settled in, and so I finally felt the urge to actually film for you again. Also, my new phone arrived, so that actually made it possible for me to record for you today, because that was actually the biggest hurdle. My phone storage has been full for some time now, and I've tried cleaning it out, didn't really work, and then I dropped it and then the glass shattered, and then I just was waiting for my new phone, but it has arrived, yay. So now I can film for you again, which is amazing. I have 5 finished objects to share with you. In actuality, there are 8, but 3 of them I can't share with you yet. You have to wait till like next spring or something before I can share it with you. So sorry. So I've got 5 finished objects, of which one of them I am wearing, obviously. This is the Tulate by the Crea Bea. In the DK version, the first version she released. And I absolutely love it. It's finally cool enough for me to wear this, which I'm absolutely happy about. I knit it in, sorry, the dog is like seeing someone he doesn't like. Anyway, I knit it in the Woolberry, I think it is Cashmerina, but I'm not really sure. I got this pack as a secret pack like a while back. I can't remember even when I got it. It might actually been 2 years. It's non-superwash and it's really, really soft. It really, really is. I knit it in 3 of the 4 colors, in a pale pink, a ochre-ish yellow brown color, and a more dark purple color. I actually also did the stripes in the short rows, and that took some getting used to. I had seen a lot of versions where people did the short rows just in one color, but I really wanted it to go completely up. I made a very basic version to say, because I've seen so much modifications and lovely ones and everything, but I thought because of the stripes I'm gonna go for very easy, a 1x1 rib on the sleeves, the hem and the neckline. 1x1, I love 1x1 ribs, so that is perfect. I think the only thing that I would have changed is that like the first round after the 1x1 rib I did in the same color, and I should have done it I think in the purple color so that this one would like go completely. But anyway, little details, no one would actually notice. I think it's only me that's like micromanaging my own knits. So I still have a skein of a light beige yellow tonish skein of this, and I think I'm just gonna make a hat because it's so lovely and soft and it needs to be knit up. Yeah. So I think I made this in a size 3. Let me see if I've got my Ravelry page here, because to be honest, it's been so long that I can't really remember what I did and what it doesn't even say what size I knit. So even Ravelry is not going to save me. Okay. Anyway, so this is the first finished object that I wanted to show you. Then on to something that I'm very proud of. I finished my first self-drafted top. I will insert a picture. Well, I'm not the one wearing it here. This is Lily wearing. Yeah, so I knit this and I really, really loved it. And when I knit it, I really was sure that it's going to be cropped. I wanted a lovely summer crop that I could just wear on a jeans to the park or whatever. Yeah. And then I added the I-cord edging and it filled. The armholes were so tight on me. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why it always happens to me. I think I just have like long... No, I don't know. I need a lot of space here. I'm not really sure why. Most patterns, I add a few rows nowadays to avoid it being completely in my armpits. But it was too tiny. So I took it with me when I went to the UK back in May. It's been a while. In May, I went to visit Lily and I took it with me and I gifted it to her because it actually fitted her way better than me. So I did that. But on top of that, when I was there, I was in the UK in May. I started this. And this is actually my second self-drafted top. It is a tank top with twisted rib and cable pattern. It's knit bottom up and the cables are formed out of like 3 rows of rib. So it's continuous and I really, really love it. It took me a while to get the armholes right again because again, I cord edging. But once I did that right, it makes me very happy. I will put it on for you. Yeah, right side. There you go. I haven't really measured it yet, but it has a little bit of positive ease. I think it's about, it will be about 5 centimeters of positive ease. Oh, it actually, I like it on these trousers. I haven't tried this before, but I really do love it together. Yeah, so I made it not cropped, but jeans length, and it has, yeah, wide straps because, I don't know, a lot of camisoles that I've seen and tank tops, or let's start with the camisoles. Most of the camisoles that I've seen have like a too low of a neckline for me. I can't wear it comfortably, especially to work, because if I bend over, you can see my scars, and it's not that I don't mind showing them anymore, but I don't think it's professional if you're working with clients or their family, and you bend over and they can see it. It does not make me feel good. So I wanted something that was a little bit higher, but not completely there, like the Tulate, for instance. And also because I wanted to wear it to work, I wanted it to cover my shoulders but not have sleeves. Yeah, so this yarn, it's Pascali Puno in the color saffron. I ordered it together with the white, of the off-white actually, and a more darker orange color. Yes, this color, it's more like a peachy rustic orange, and this is the color, well, it's color 66. I'm not really sure what it was called on the website, but one of my local yarn shops, or local, it's close by, it's like 40 kilometers from here, I think. No, not even. Was closing down, and they had like a big sale because they were closing down. And I already wanted to try this yarn. This is 70% cotton and 30% alpaca. And well, it was on sale, and I was like, why not? So at first I ordered this color and the white color that I have here. I will tell you a little bit more about that later. But I also saw this color, and I wasn't really sure. And then I had a picnic, a knitting picnic with like some girls from my city, and it was very, very lovely. We had lovely weather, a little bit too hot maybe, and I saw Marika knits with this yarn, and I was like, oh, I should have ordered. Because I fell in love with it completely, where on the website I wasn't sure if it was like the right tone of pink for me, if it was too greenish or not, but it's perfect. I mean, like, it matches my wall perfectly. So yeah, I ended up ordering more. I ordered this color, and I ordered also this yarn, which I will also tell you about in a bit. Yeah, the only thing I can say, this yarn, both of them, because this is with cotton and this is like wool with alpaca, they're both so soft. I think I haven't had anything this soft. It's amazing. Anyway, so if you are looking for something soft and you love alpaca, and you like that it's like natural, organic, definitely go check them out, because absolutely in love with this. Yeah, so anyway, I was in the UK, and I took this yarn with me, and I didn't know what to knit with it, because most of the camisoles I find too low, and the strap's too thin, and most tank tops I find that they are knit like more like this, and then my strap shows, and I don't know. So I wanted something very straightforward with more of a square neck, and this is what came out of it. And yeah, I'm very, very proud of it. I already had some questions if I might write up the pattern. Maybe if I feel adventurous and feel like doing math and whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it makes me very happy. And yeah. So that's my second finished object. And then the other one is the cerise shirt by Kadri. Oh, wrong side. Not that it really matters. But yeah. So the cerise shirt by Kadri. I knitted, like I said, in the same yarn as the yellow top that I'm wearing now. It's perfect for hot summer days, as it is 70% cotton, but it does not feel as heavy as normal cotton does, because it's definitely way lighter because of the 30% alpaca. And also, if it's hot outside, it doesn't really, like, I know that, like, because of the alpaca fibers, it can be a little bit prickly or anything, but this is not at all. Not for me anyway, and normally I'm very sensitive to yarn. So yeah, but yeah, this is then the Surrey shirt. I knit this, I think, in a size 3, like I do most designers. What I love is that it's not too tight on my armholes again, or armholes. What I meant obviously is that the armholes are not too tight on my armpits again. Yeah, so I made it slightly cropped, and it has like this split hem in retrospect, but I'm not gonna do this rib because this rib was never ending. It's like 2x2 rib. Anyway, in retrospect, I should have made it a little bit longer. As you can see here, it shows like a little bit of what I'm wearing underneath, and that annoys me at times, but maybe I'll just block it very strongly, just stretch the shit out of it, and see if it will grow. But obviously it's cotton, so not sure if it's gonna work. Anyway, still very happy with it. Worn it loads, perfect for work as well, with like a blazer over it, and it's white, and you know me, I like color, but I need more simple knits. So I knit this, and I actually ordered some black yarn for another tonight top because I think I'm gonna get so much wear out of it. I've worn my pink one loads over summer in the knitting for olive silk, and I think I need another 20. It's perfect for work. Yeah, it's always hot at the living accommodations of my clients, so yeah, it's perfect. I can take my jacket off and it's so professional, and it's just very nice wearing it. I like. Okay, anyway, we were talking about my finished objects, not all my plans and what I love about that knit. Anyway, yeah, so this is number 3. Then another summer top that I finished. When I decided to knit this camisole, I'll show you. It is the Cecile top by, give me a second. Cecile top by Susanne Müller. When I decided to knit this, I was planning on also knitting a skirt in the same yarn. I still have 9 or 10 skeins of this, and I'm not complaining because I want to sleep in this. I just want to fill a bathtub with this and swim in it. It's so soft. I love it so much. Yeah, I will put it on for you as well. Oh yeah, obviously I'm wearing like a, there you go. Yeah, it's very lovely. I really do like it a lot. It's 10 by 10 rib. It's knits top down, this pattern, into the ribbing, and then you join together and knit it to the length you want it, and I really love it. And in a way, I'm sad that I didn't knit a skirt of it, but there's one problem. This is 80% alpaca, sorry, baby alpaca, with 20% wool. And I was thinking and thinking, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be very drapey and it's gonna be lovely. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be sitting on a little rough surface for like 2 seconds, and it's gonna be all filtered and it's gonna be ugly. and then I knit another 10 skeins of this on 3mm needles, and yeah, and it just didn't feel worth it. Not for my graduation ceremony, not even for that. It was so much work, and I had 6 weeks, and it was doable, and I really, 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 really wanted to, and then I decided against it. I might still make this skirt because I really love how it looks. I'll insert a picture. But I think that you need to knit with like some elastic with it, because it needs to bounce back. There is no way, like Lily always says, like, you're gonna get a saggy ass. Yeah, it's not gonna bounce back. So I have to see what I'm gonna do with that, but still determined to knit that skirt at some point. Yeah, so that is my last summer top that I finished, and it's so soft. Seriously, I wish you could just hug me right now to feel how soft it is. I'm absolutely on a alpaca fluff kind of tour. I feel like I need everything fluffy and alpaca in my life, and I think the next few knits that are on my list to knit for myself, it's all fluffy. It's mohair, alpaca, suri. Yeah. So there's that. And then we've got this pink cloud fluff, the Cumulus blouse by Petit Knit, obviously. And if you watch my earlier videos, you know I'm not like a big fan of Petit Knit, and I don't know, like, let's not get into that. But I was in Copenhagen with Lily, and I saw the Petit Knit blouses everywhere, and I saw this yarn. The yarn is Chaos Organic Brushed Alpaca in the color Charismatic. And yeah, I saw it and I needed it, and it was, I bought the yarn for a Cumulus. So I bought the exact amount of it, 7 skeins, and when I got home, I was like, do I really, really want to break my rule? And I was like, no, I'm not going to break my rule by knitting Petit Knit. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked. And I searched for another pattern, and like, there are multiple patterns that are very similar to this one, but I couldn't find anything that was gonna make me happy. I wanted something very classic and wearable and with a high V-neck, and I don't know, there was nothing. So I caved, and I knit it. And it's very soft. I knit it in 2 strands held together, and yeah, and I feel like I need more of this. It's so wearable. You can just put it over everything. I wore it to the beach, and it's perfect. It's wavy, and it's light. It's so light. I've never worn something as light as this in winter, but it's still hot. Like, it keeps me warm enough to go to the beach while it's very windy, and 15 degrees, and it's without a jacket, and it's perfect. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you. Oh, it still smells like my perfume I wore to my graduation, because I wore it to my graduation instead of this. Anyway, yeah. So there it is. I knitted, yeah, I knitted the sleeves a little bit on the longer side. I knew I was gonna grow a ton, but I really wanted the sleeves to be long. So I knit the sleeves first so that I knew that I had enough yarn. And yeah, this is literally all that I've got left. This this was going to be like one more row, because the I-cord I did not dare doing a row more, because the I-cord always takes so much more yarn. Yeah, and it's soft and it's like snuggly and it makes me very happy, regardless of it being petite knits. So yeah, that are all my finished objects that I can show you. Yeah, I need another 3 things, but I can't show you. That's what I've been basically doing the past month. It's been sad a bit because I like sharing things with you on Instagram and everything, but I can't show you. So yeah, but I've been very busy knitting, and yeah, so I have a million whips right now, but on my Instagram I asked if you would like to see a video me unpacking my full whip basket, because it's a monster. I have this like very big hand-woven basket. I got it gifted by my mum, who got it from her friend Wendy, from Wendy's Home Collection. Is that her name? I think so, yeah. Wendy's Home Collection. She did a full crochet, 4 crochet books, one for spring, summer, autumn, and one for winter. In every book there was like a hand-woven basket, and I got one of them a few years back, and it's just so big that I just drop everything in there. And yeah, then I forget what is in there sometimes, and it becomes like full pile of stuff. And once at a time I empty everything. So I'm gonna empty the basket for you. So I'm not gonna show you all the whips that are in there, because that would be stupid. But I will show you what is the next thing that I'm going to be casting on. And that is a present as well. Yeah, anyway, it's going to be the Starky Beanie by Lily Kate Makes, obviously. And it is a brioche hat, 2-color brioche. And I'm going to be knitting it in... Oh, let me. It's Novita, the 7 Brothers. It's a Aaron Wade yarn. It's 100 gram skeins and 200 meters on them. Yeah, so Aaron Wade. And I cut them in 2 colors, like a light blue color and like a more sandy, kind of coolish brown. And yeah, they don't really have color names, so I can tell you which colors it are, but I think color 68 and 109. So yeah, this is my second brioche project, and well, I did the Rip Sylvester by Lily Kate, which is also brioche. That was the first thing, and even though I swatched the first time, I already went down a needle size. I'm too afraid to actually block the Rip Sylvester. I'm not sure, because like I already sized down and the swatch was like too tiny, but there is something about me and knitting brioche that just makes for, I don't know, I can't seem to get it tight. So I already knit this on a 4mm instead of a 4.5. And to be honest, the beginning, like the lower part here, is definitely way looser, because it was the first time me knitting 2-color brioche. The upside is a little bit more less stretchy. But yeah, I'm still contemplating what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for 3.5. 3.5 really seems extremely tiny for Aaron Wade yarn, but I feel like this, I still haven't blocked it, but if I block this, it's gonna be ginormous. I don't know, guys. Please help. Yeah, I don't know, but still, for first time brioche, I am very, 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 very happy. I do love the colors. It's definitely not something that I'd wear, you know, but it fits perfectly into her color palette. She has a jacket in the exact same color as this, and she wears blue all the time. So I know this is going to be very lovely for her. It's her birthday today, and I still have the cast on. She doesn't know that she's getting this, so I hope you're not watching. Yeah, anyway, so there's that. I hope it will work out, because me and beanies are no friends. They always turn out way too big. Yeah, I should practice. Maybe I should just knit 10 hats this winter. Who knows? Another one I want to show you is the Dress to Impress cardigan from the Lana. Let me see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on what Lana it is. Oh, 17. Lana 17. It is a extremely big, oversized, fluffy cardigan. Originally, it's knit in big mohair, maxi mohair. I'm not sure what you call it. Anyway, but I had still a sweater quantity of the Horse Gone CeeLo yarn. It is 42% alpaca, 42% merino, and 16% polyamide. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, it's like some sort of blown yarn. It has like I think it has a core in a way, and then like the fibers are blown through it, I think. It's a weird construction, but it's extremely soft, obviously. Again, I already knit like the tulip sweater in it, and I still had another sweater quantity of this in the color lavender. No, Flora. I thought it was lavender, but Flora it's called. Yeah, so it's supposed to be worn with approximately 30 to 40 centimeters of positive ease. I thought about it because I think it is very lovely to wear like a fluffy a fluffy cloud around you. But then I thought it's not going to be very practical wearing it underneath coats and everything. So I sized down slightly. So I went for a 25 centimeter positive ease. Which is still, I think, 125 centimeters in total or something. So it's going to be big, way bigger than something I normally knit. Although I am starting to embrace more loose knits. Yeah. Anyway, I really, really hope that I'm going to love it when it's finished. My mom already kind of claimed it. When I told her what I was going to be knitting and what yarn, and I was like, I'm too afraid that it's going to be too big. And well, she is a little bit like, she has a bigger size than me, and this would like then be like a normally fitted cardigan on her, and she always wears cardigans, so she's already kind of hoping I will not like it so she can steal it. But it has this amazing stitch pattern. This will still grow. It has like on the back, it has three lace panels, and yeah, well, it will then obviously come like this. It looks very tiny now, but the stitches are very crunched together on this needle. Yeah, I have about like one repeat of lace to go before splitting for the sleeves. The sleeves will literally start at your waist. So not thinking it's going to be cropped because it's going to be very long. Yeah, I'm very curious about what it's going to look like. Yeah, and even if it's a little bit too big, and like it's still very snuggly. So yeah, Well, I already showed you some of the yarns that I bought in the meantime, and to be honest, I lost track of what I all bought. I also bought this new for this project because it's not my colors and I needed something, so I bought this as well. But there's one thing that I know that I bought in the meantime and that I really want to show you, because I think I'm gonna go into my rustic yarn era after this. So a while back, Wool and Twine, Fiber Studio, had a sale. I will show you. And I was looking for the secret projects that I can't talk about, and I saw this and I was like, this is going to be so absolutely perfect for that project. And seriously, guys, this yarn, the colors are amazing. Everything she does is naturally dyed, and they have the most weird, for me, or at least like a lot of yarn wool combinations that I've never heard of. So this is a Shetland Romney, 50% Romney and 50% Shetland mix, and it's rustic, but it's so soft. It led me into like a spiral of looking up like what type of sheep breed are there and everything, and how soft is everything, and it was actually quite interesting, and I really loved going down that rabbit hole. But yeah, instead of like the project that I intended it for, because this is fingering weight, but when I look at it, it comes from like, it looks a little bit thicker. It was too bouncy for the project that I had intended it to. It would not drape as much, I think, that I needed it to. So yeah, I found already a scarf for it. It's a scarf out of the 52 shawls pattern by Lana, book by Lana. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I will put a picture. And it has like these triangles, garter stitch, stripes, forms, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it will be so cute with my pink coat. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to working with this, because this will be, I think, my first time wearing, with completely rustic yarns. So who knows, maybe I'll turn into a very rustic girly after all. Besides this, I also ordered like a sweater quantity of this color. This is raspberry, but then a DK version, which was Romney with, I should have got a skein out of my skein or of my yarn cabinet. I can't remember. Anyway, I got a sweater quantity of the DK yarn in the same color, which I was planning on knitting a certain sweater with, and I don't know, maybe it will become something else. I've got too much yarn. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is everything for today. I really hope that you loved watching another episode of my knitting podcast. Like I said, if it was your first time, thank you for watching. Also, if it was not your first time and you are a returning watcher, thank you for watching. It's very much appreciated. I really love sharing all my knitting shenanigans with you. Yeah, and if you really liked it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and yeah, if you have any questions or just want to share something with me, I really love to read about it or hear about it. So yeah, thank you for watching again, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!